For this assignment, I will be presenting the role as a project manager in shaping team dynamics to implement the GAT7 in screening individuals with anxiety age 18 and above. For my project, my overview is very simple. As a DNP project manager, we are going to do a routine screening for GAT7 in all patients. Our project will target members ages 18 and above during every routine visit for a 10-week period. Anxiety disorder is very serious condition and often goes undiagnosed. So having a standardized screening tool is going to help to alleviate that situation. And the GAT7 is very easy to implement. It is simple. It is a validated 7 questionnaires, and we can run it with the twinkle of an eye. We are going to need a structured team-based tools that we can utilize to develop our outcomes. And the project is going to aim to increase documentations of those who have anxiety by at least 80% of the eligible visits. And as a project manager, I will be responsible for every interprofessional team planning that involves this project. So, thank you for joining me today. I want to walk through this process. My role as a project manager goes way beyond scheduling tasks. I will coordinate communication between clinical staff, IT, and clinical leadership. I will build training and get tools that team members are comfortable with using. I will run weekly huddles where we are going to review data on the things that we need to do. And we are going to come together to make sure that we have a tool that is going to help each individual be successful throughout this project. Our implementation team is very intentional. I will require 2 RNs, 3 medical assistants, and 2 front desk staff to carry out the daily workflow. We are going to have a DNP who's going to be a champion, an IT analyst who's going to configure our EHR record, and a behavioral health consultant for a referral pathway. Beyond the core, we have stakeholders who prioritize shape the project from the outside. Clinic leadership is also going to approve the staff time for project needed. Frontline staff also absorb team and new steps in order to bring in our patients who might be busy. Our ultimate stakeholders is our patients, since the project only work if they trust enough us to give us answers honestly, because honesty is key to having a successful implementation. Team dynamics do not happen by accident, they take deliberate effort. So I will focus on creating a space where staff could raise concerns without fear of blame, and our weekly huddles become a practical forum that happens. I will use plain languages when including the GAT7, so every role, not just clinicians, can understand what we are saying. We are also going to make sure that we recognize individuals' contributions and trust every discipline and everybody has equal input. And I will encourage the team to build identity and workflow rather than trying to batch one another. But we have to work together as a team. And the literature is going to show that healthcare teams need accountability, communication, and conflict management to be actively efficient in performing this task effectively. The leadership style I chose was transformational leadership, which is built around shared vision, individualized support rather than authority alone. Research has shown that transformational leadership shaped nurses who work in environment through empowerment and organizational commitment. I saw that when I play out directly on our team, I paired two new members with peer mentors for the first 2 weeks. I kept reminding the team why this mattered by connecting it back to patient impact. What I found was was that there was a clear vision on the floor so people could freely ask questions in real time. I also adjusted how I led based on each personal experience and confidence. That flexibility is what tuned early skepticism into real engagement. Our team performance and our project outcome moved together through implementation. Huddle attendance averaged 92%. Staff confidence administering the GAT7 rose from 41% to 88 percentile by the final week. The team resolved three major workflow barriers on their own without me stepping in. On the outcome side, documented screening rose from 0 to 86% of eligible visits. 22% of these patients screened positive for moderate to severe anxiety and were referred for care, and the workflow now takes under 3 minutes per patient. 90% of the providers rated new workflow positively, and the clinic has kept it in place permanently. When I look at this project's success, I kept coming back to the team dynamics that we built together. Trust and communication in this team were very paramount, and every success that we've had in this project was due to trust, open communication, and fairness that we had with each other's staff. Thank you.